Yo, tubers, we back for some more drafting here on Arena. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe button. Jump right into our pack where we open my favorite rare, the Teachings of the Kirin. What else do we have here? Gloom Shrieker's good, Repel's decent, Tanuki, the Grove Archer, Modern Age, all fine. Yeah, I mean, it is the best card in the pack. I'm gonna take it. It's 2 mana, you get 2 2/2s. Kind of. It's a good enough rate, it's a good enough value, and it does have synergy with like Season of Renewal and some other graveyard shenanigans, so don't get me wrong, Teachings of the Kirin is not a bad card. I just don't particularly enjoy it myself. I know you've probably heard that numerous times at this point, but it is still first pickable. Moving on to pick number 2, we've got a Red Shrine, the Arrest, Thornwood Falls, Tales of Master Sashiro, Bamboo Grove Archer, all solid. I think I'm going to try taking the Bamboo Grove Archer here, second pick. It's so good at being a way to get to the late game in any green deck. It just buys you so much time. It's so good versus any aggressive strategy. I think I'm going to take that here. And maybe just now take the Rabbit Battery. Probably the strongest card here anyways. Haven't done many red-green like modify decks. And I do think it's usually an open archetype, although I don't know how good it can generally be. Yeah, we'll stay open. Take the Battery. Passing Surge, Preserver, Born to Drive's good. Would be pretty fantastic if I could get that Invigorating Hot Springs. The Grove Archer would be a little bit awkward in a more aggressive strategy, but I still think it's good in those strategies as well. Get past a Resona though, one that not a very good card. Warriors have just Warrior/Samurai has just been a really weak archetype overall, and that's not to say you can't get a good deck, but it fails, I think, to compare to too many other strategies. We could just take Careful Cultivation here. I mean, this pack is pretty weak. Yeah, I'm fine just taking another green card for now and sticking to our color that we have multiple of already. Don't think there's much in that pack, so not a terrible loss. I had a mediocre day on stream. We did have a 7-0 with a nice little ninja deck. We bottomed out at like rank 700. I think we peaked at rank like 100. But then we ended the day with like a 4-3 and went down back to, I think we're starting at like rank 400 right now. Get a nice little Season of Renewal. Great with all of my green cards, so easy pickup there, and yeah, I think it's the best card in the pack, not even close. Nice. Yeah, this is a good classic green start for me. As we get now a Shrine Steward over basically nothing. We already have Careful Cultivation to go tutor for, and I mean, you know my style. We're going to find some Arrests or Tamiyo's Completions, or maybe some Shrines to make that a good play. Another super weak pack here. Again, I might just take the Aki Ember Keeper and stay open to the idea of red-green modify, just in case. More of a potential than necessarily what's going to be the best. But again, it's another strategy that I haven't drafted all that much of. Okay, and we now get a Red Shrine on the wheel. Oh no, this is pick 8. Passing a Brute Suit. And clearly the Rugged Highlands would be good as well, but hey. Maybe we are doing a little bit of some red-green nonsense. That Shrine pickup was also fantastic for the Steward that we picked up a few packs ago. Wheeling Experimental Synthesizer, also fantastic. One of the best value red cards that you can pick up in the format. Okay. Another Ember Keeper over the Commune, sure. Oh yeah. Let's get some hot springs and see if red-green modify can do some work, huh? I mean, I guess maybe green's not even open in the first place. We'll see. Like, I first picked the teachings and we got not too much else after that, so. Shattered States Era versus Aki Ronin. Is there these warriors? They are warriors. It's a maybe. Kindled Fury and Crackling Emergence. I think the combat trick is playable, more so than the Crackling, even though the Crackling is an aura that we could grab with the Steward. This is looking okay. The Bronze Cudgels. Alright, last few pickups don't really matter. To Discover the Impossible. Pack 2, we open a Satoru Umezawa, a Life of Toshiro, and here we're just going to take the Rabbit Battery number 2, right? Passing a Tanuki, I guess, is kind of annoying, but double Rabbit Battery is pretty solid. Yep, seems good. Great with the double Ember Keeper. Giving you a lot of random value whenever you trade off creatures or whatnot. We need removal. That's the biggest issue right now. I have 0 removal spells. So even though I don't care for them, like Kami Flares or Voltage Surges, even Master's Rebukes could be worth taking if we can find them. Okay. This is interesting. Flame Discharge is pretty good with all of our modify. Kumano Faces Kakazan is a fantastic 1-drop, but then we have the green shrine to go with the red shrine and our shrine steward, so wow, this is kind of a tough choice here. The shrines just become so much better when you have multiple. So I think I'm going to take the green shrine here, but it really does suck passing those red cards. But I think the upside there is just way too high. Nice, nice, nice third pick here for us. We actually have a decent number of enchantments, so the Generous Visitor would be okay here too, but it's going to be hard to pass the Ogrehead Helm. The nice thing about this equipment creature is that it does buff power and toughness as well as becoming a huge value card later in the game. But yeah, and a lot of good cards that we're passing again, but good pickup. The Dragon Kami Reborn. Sadly, that's not the one you're looking for. We have a Tawashi Songshaper here and an Iron Apprentice. Artifact count is at 5 for this Songshaper. I think that is a better card than the Iron Apprentice, though I will pick up an Iron Apprentice later on, I'm sure. I don't think we want Historian's Wisdom. I think we'd rather just have the 2-drop there. Alright, low curve, that's good for our synthesizer. As we pick up a Reinforced Ronin now. Nice. Seen a ton of Peerless Samurai go around, but I don't think those are all that great for this deck. Imperial Recovery Unit would also be really, really good too, if we didn't want to stay in green, but we'll just take the good red card since we know we want to be in red. Steelbreaker versus Trainee and Geothermal. This is not going to be a great Geothermal deck. I think, again, we just stick with taking the red cards. Let's take the Steelbreaker here. We have increased our artifact count, and Steelbreaker is a really nice finisher for a red deck. I wonder if I should have taken that. I think there was a Mechanaut in one of the earlier packs, right? The red-blue Mechanaut. I don't necessarily have to be in green. Like I said, it doesn't feel like green's been particularly open. But yeah, I mean, we'll just stick with our plan for now. Just keep taking red cards. Another synthesizer seems good. Another Ronin seems pretty good. If the Ronin wasn't here, I would maybe take the Disruptor. Decent little artifact creature enabler, but this is nice. Yeah, that's good. Okay, we wheel the recovery unit now. I guess that's got to be the choice with all of the cards that we have. 2 rabbit batteries, 2 Ronins especially. Good with the ogre head. This is kind of turning out to appear... Well, no. I was going to say this is kind of similar to yesterday's deck, but... Where I drafted a really good red-white removal deck, but we don't have any removal here, do we? Board is a nice pickup over suit, I think. Oh, actually, no, I'd rather take suit. Suit is really good with our cheap cards, especially with, like, rabbit batteries and stuff. Yeah, Peerless Samurai actually not too shabby as well with all the equipment that we've now taken. Maybe... Okay, I mean, I guess at the end of the day, we are really just playing red. We don't know what our secondary, if any, is. Well, now we open a Jugan Defends the Temple, so let's lock in, I guess, the green cards that we were already planning on doing. We did open a Behold the Unspeakable as well, but Jugan is just such an absurd card. Way too much value. If they don't kill it, the game's going to end pretty quickly afterward. And it's kind of nice in the modify theme, so nice pickup there, nice open. Got past an Invigorating Hot Spring. All right, there it is. To note, I have passed a couple of rebukes now. I wonder if I'm actually supposed to take the removal spell over the Hot Spring and maybe try to wheel the Hot Springs. But no, I think I'm going to go with the Spring. Let's do it. Artifact count at 10 for this Steelbreaker. I guess we might not have enough enchantment. Yeah, we might not have enough enchantment creatures for the Season of Renewal, huh? 1. I guess they just have to be creatures or enchantments, not necessarily overlapping with both. Ah, this is a really nice change of pace, though. Oh yeah, for red-green, we also get that Shrine Steward back in. Okay, there's a Kami Flare. Phew! Did get at least one piece of removal. Passing a Geothermal. Upriser Renegade is not terrible in this deck. Another Shrine, but yeah, let's take the removal there. Roaring Earth. Okay, this is the deck that wants Roaring Earth the most, I think. The green, red modify. Wouldn't mind getting a Safekeeping, another Ember Keeper, and another Renegade. Bronze Plate Boar versus Gift of Wrath. I've actually never been huge on Bronze Plate Boar. It's okay, but nothing amazing. I do like Gift of Wrath quite a bit. I think it's undervalued as an aggressive card. Yeah, I don't think we want the Tanuki anymore. Second Steelbreaker could be fine here. Although right now I'm probably just running the deck like this, right? 16 lands. Probably going to end up going like 9 red, 7 green would be my guess. Yeah, I don't think we're going to play any of these. I'm actually just going to take the Terrarium because it fixes and we might run it as a land. Dang, Yamazaki here versus Preserver now. I think we got to go with the Yamazaki. There's another 4-drop. Maybe the Shrine Steward's not good enough with just 2 shrines. More Historian Wisdom. Sling's great. Okay, that's another way to modify and be aggressive. Yeah, I'm going to cut the Shrine Steward to keep the curve low. I'm also going to cut the Gift of Wrath if I'm cutting the Shrine Steward. This looks like a really fun red-green deck. Maybe Season of Renewal can be cut. Yeah, 9-7, maybe even going 10-6 could be okay. Or realistically, gosh, we could almost just go mono red here. Like maybe just splash Jugen, Invigorating Hot Spring, and the Roaring, and the Green Shrine. It's not crazy. It was not crazy at all. I could also just cut one of these Peerless Samurai, I guess. Go like that. Yeah, we'll try this. Maybe 9-7. I feel like getting the Terrarium is worth it, though. As well. Terrarium minus both Samurai, and then 9-7, and that gives us an extra way. Yeah, let's do that. I think that's good. Sure, why not? I'm excited about this deck. I mean, it is baseline red and effectively mono red, but I would certainly call this red-green modify, so. Good change of pace. Again, I haven't drafted very much red-green at all as a color pair. If we do draft green and red, it's usually like heavy green splashing red, right? Right, let's be on the play. We're not on the play, but that hand looks freaking fantastic. Holy smokes. The biggest downside of this deck, or the biggest issue with this deck, I should say, is that we have a severe lack of removal. Okay. Glad that was not a Life of Toshiro to ruin my day. Song Shaper, smash for 1. They discarded the Dokuchi, the 5/5. They do have a Life of Toshiro. Well, damn it. So, I guess instead of playing the Jugen now, we're just going to play the Brute Suit. Because otherwise they just kill the token that's made by the Jugen. Bah. Gross. Actually, you know what we might be doing next turn? We could play the Sling, crew the suit with the Sling, and then attach the Sling to the Song Shaper. And that's gonna let us attack in without trading for the Glider. I mean, I guess it depends on what they do here, of course. Death Touch Shrine. I guess in that case now we're gonna go ahead and Sling. Equip. I want to get this Jugen online, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we'll go ahead and let them trade with both if they want to. They might still just keep their flyer. Okay. Start getting these Ember Keepers online so we can get extra 1/1s whenever one of our modified creatures ends up dying, you know? Ooh, make me sacrifice an enchantment. That's not very nice. Right, so... I guess we go Ember Keeper, equip the Sling, attack for 3, trade for their Glider, ping them for 1, get a token. That's fine by us. Weak creature. Ronin. I only have 2 red sources though, but it's okay. Let's go ahead and equip like this. Wait, no, we don't need to do that. Let's equip. Second Ember Keeper. Smash. They're going to trade with their decoy, draw a card, but they're going to take 1 damage, and I'm going to get 2 more 1/1s. And pretty soon we can just start attacking with everything and going wide. Oh, that's a really good sign for us. So we need to push right now. Hopefully they don't have anything too relevant to follow that Thirst for Knowledge up with. White. Okay, they have a little bit of splash removal, it looks like. And just a 2/2. Yeah, I think we smash in with everything. Scoot the Sling up to the... actually... I got to go block, take 3, 4, 5. I think we'd go eat there. No, let's Ronin this turn. And I think we'd rather kill the 2/3 still. And then next turn is an all-out attacker. That's fine. So they can put their 3/4 in front of our 3/2, but we're going to ping them for 1 and get a 1/1. This is really good for us. They're going to be taking 6, and we're still going wide. They're going to be left with just a 3/4. Fantastic. Go ahead and protect our Sling in case they draw like another Life of Toshiro or whatever. Those Ember Keepers, man. MVPs. That doesn't do anything. Alright, I'm gonna assume that's game then. Nice. I mean, again, effectively mono green, but little red poopers, for lack of a better word. Doing their thing. I probably could have attacked with all 1 turn sooner on the turn that they had the 2/3 and the 2/2. I think it was pretty clear they were going to double block like they did, so probably could have killed them maybe a turn sooner or put them under just too much pressure a turn sooner. But that was good. That was good. I think these style of decks are definitely better in best of 1 than in best of 3. Because you're like a lot of the times your opponent has lucky offerings or that type of card, or you know just random 1/3s or something. They can sideboard them in and be a lot better off versus your game plan. But in best of one, it's obviously you only get one chance, one opportunity, one shot. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Dang it. On the draw again. Feels like a keeper, even though it's not great. That is a fantastic draw, though. Oh, nice little curve out here. Hit him for 2. External player Song Shaper. More Modern Ages. Need to find some batteries or slings for this hand. Turn our 2/2s into 3/3s. Discarded the recovery bot. Yikes. Kinda scary. Okay. Fang of Shigeki. Yeah. Hot Springs is not terrible. Feels like they probably have the punch card in their hand or something, huh? I guess not much I can do about that, though. We can only play one way currently. They don't. Maybe they have a cycle or something else. Pass. Alright, we don't have too many bricks here with Synthesizer, so let's hope I don't hit one. Very, very few bricks. That plays. Sure. That's gonna flip back as this... excuse me, the Saga, though. Oh my gosh, I'm dying. So now they lost a blocker for a couple turns, but they will get to... Wow, they discarded the freaking Geothermal now? Okay, their hand must be amazing. I know they're missing lands, but... some of those cards they've discarded, I don't know if we could have beat them very easily. Okay, they're taking another turn off, so next turn we get to go Ember Keeper, Hot Springs, attack them for 3. No more land would be good. Probably gonna have to activate our Synthesizer next turn. Yeah, this is where they're gonna start to play creatures that are just larger than everything I do. Like next turn the Boseiju flips too. Brutal. Oh! One of the few cards we can't cast. That's so bad, dude. Okay, well, let's go like this. If they want to trade with Blossom Prancer, we get 2 1/1s at least, but... looking pretty bad now. One of the only cards I couldn't play. Oh, and we can't beat Imperial Oath. This deck folds to Imperial Oath immediately. I guess let's cycle the Ronin. Maybe we can find who's it? What's it called? Jugan. Maybe we can draw Jugan and get enough modify nonsense going on, but this game feels over. This is why I hate these decks. It's too easy for the opponent to stabilize, and it doesn't help that I was on the draw. But this is one of the reasons why in best of one with these style of decks, if you lose the die roll, you know, you're playing from the back foot on the start. And don't get me wrong, there are decks that can come back from behind and whatnot, but... sadly, our deck does not feel like one of those decks. Yeah, I think this is just a quality of life scoop. That's where having a boar would have been okay. I guess I didn't have many artifacts to sacrifice to the Steelbreaker, but a boar to give trample would have been really good. Yeah, we hit one of our 2 uncastables off of that. Gross. Alright, GG's. Remember the rules of best of one on Arena. Win the die roll, curve out, don't punt. Thus far, we have not won the die roll, so therefore, if I'm not following the rules of winning, it's a little bit harder to win the game, huh? Let's just do it. It does feel good when you can win with these decks, though. Quick curve outs and whatnot. I think maybe we needed to find, like, what does red-green have to push through? Like, all the fight effects, if my creatures are too small, don't have ways to get through. Maybe I need to go more menace creatures or run some, like, Shattered States Arrows and whatnot to steal their stuff, but... I mean, that also doesn't seem very good, right? Alright, we are on the play. Hand looks good. Let's do this. Turn 1 Rabbit, turn 2 Ember Keeper. Go from there. Hope that the opponent doesn't have a Bamboo Grove Archer. Hey, nice. No creature this turn means we get to keep on pressuring. Hopefully we draw like another Ember Keeper. Double top. That's good too. Okay. Pressure achieved. Bearer of Memory. I think what I'm gonna do here is go Terrarium, grab a mountain. Put the 1/1 counter on my Song Shaper. And attack for 4. And that way I don't risk running out the synthesizer, hitting one of my 2 4-drops and bricking. But it also means our creature doesn't trade with their Bearer of Memory that turn. That does not do anything. Maybe they thought it was based on power, but that's based on casting cost. Yeah, that was totally what they thought. They're reading their card again. Alright, I'm willing to risk play out this other synthesizer. Bad. Attack for 6. I will accept a double block. Good deal there for us. We also get a 1/1. Then we can play out the Shrine. And at this point, we might just be attacking with everything. Even if it means one of our creatures just gets eaten. Gotta keep the pressure on, so... They're also getting a 1/3 next turn off of the Fall of Lord Konda. Nothing? Okay, let's equip. Sure. So they're probably going to eat my Shrine here, I would guess. And they're going to take 6. Okay. We have the land, a Roaring Earth, and my Jugen. If they go land into Imperial Oath, it's going to be hard for me to win again. Can we fade the Oath one time? Okay. So I think the Teachings of the Kirin, we put the counter on our Ember Keeper. That means it can also attack in. Let's go ahead and sack one of these synthesizers. Not the ideal hit. So the problem with the Rabbit Battery on the token here is that the token doesn't trigger my Ember Keeper when it dies. It says I'm whenever a non-token. But that was a good trade for us. Okay. Yep, another attack with everything next turn should seal the deal. Here comes their Season of Renewal. Get back Kyodai and Bearer of Memory. Oh wait, did they mess up? Oh, they misclicked. It's super easy to misclick with a Season of Renewal. So they chose the Bearer of Memory as their creature, and then they weren't able to choose another one as their enchantment. Whoopsies. I have done that before too, but that's like 99% what they just did. Ship it all. Unless they had a farewell, that it probably didn't matter that they misclicked anyways. They didn't even have a land. So they would have had to got Norica back. They play another 3-2. Like, they still go to, like, 1 there? Yeah. Probably not a huge deal. Okay. That worked out. Yeah, I think these Ember Keepers are like the secret all-stars of the red-green deck. Oh no, did we get the draw bug? So in today's, there was a big update on Arena today. They said in the patch notes that they fixed the draw bug. This looks like one of those scenarios. Well, we'll see, I guess. Maybe I was a little bit hasty. We did lose the draw, but we lost the die roll, but no draw bug. Man. 3 for 4 now. Okay, we can attack into that. Let's lead on the Song Shaper here. Alright, so I'm gonna take 3. First Strike Shrine is a pretty good draw. Let's attack for 2. They're not gonna trade. Play the Shrine. So this is just gonna be a race. Straight up race. They can hit me for 4 next turn. They're gonna hit me for 5 this turn. Ooh. Well, and now we lose. Ay. Well, that was fun. Did everybody have a good game? I guess I have to push. Man, give me a seismic wave, kill their subduer and both of their exemplars. I mean, I guess it does eat up 3 mana for them to equip the chip this turn, but... Okay, that's fine. Take another 5 here. Let's go Ember Keeper. Ember Keeper, pass. Ping them for 1. The issue is that they just tap down my Song Shaper. So I don't get to actually block with it and get tokens. You know? I mean, I can double block their subduer or whatever, but it's not great. Ooh, I get to tap down 2 creatures. Okay. Wait, what? Oh, they messed up big time. Oh, that was very lucky. That was very lucky for us. Holy smokes, they gave us an out. Yeah, and they know it. So now let's equip. They go tap tap, that's fine. We just want to ping in for 1 damage here. I guess I could have pinged in for 1 damage just by paying 1 instead of equipping, but so next turn we're going to equip the Sling to the Yamazaki attack. We can get back our Song Shaper. That one messed up turn by the opponent might have given us the window we needed. Yeah, we really could have used at least 1 Volt Surge in this deck. Because with the Surge, we can, like, sacrifice an equipped artifact, right? And get some instant speed tokens and whatnot, and that would have been really... Wow, they have Tameshi, too? Holy smokes. Okay, well, that Teachings was an interesting draw as well. That might give us a couple more artifacts to put in the graveyard for Yamazaki, yeah. Go ahead and equip. They're probably going to trade with this, though, would be my thought. So put like Tameshi and Subduer on it, and then I just trade with Tameshi. I guess they could take 4. They're at 11 still. Maybe taking 4 damage is not the worst case scenario for them, yeah. I can see that being fine play. That is a very large Subduer. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10. Man, I can get them real low, huh? Yeah, I think we just start attacking and doing nonsense. Let's put this on the first striker. Ronin. Sling. Attack. They block, they take 1. The Ronin dies, I get 2 1/1s. The only way I'm going to lose this game is if they have a Befriending the Moth. Because we just attack with everything next turn. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 creatures versus their currently 5, maybe 6 with Tameshi. I think that wins. I guess they could double spell by playing out the planes again. Ooh, so maybe it's not quite lethal anymore? Maybe we're one short now. Oh, well that fixes that, right? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, that should be lethal. Two, 4, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. Dude, these Ember Keepers. Freaking OP. They actually need to swap their Subduer and Chip, but I guess it doesn't matter. They're still dead exactly. But by not killing the Shrine, they're also going to be losing extra life. Woo! We got a little bit lucky there. That the opponent made one slight mistake on that turn. And that ended up costing them, I think. Okay. I've got faith again, somehow. We got 3 wins with a red aggro deck. Running better than anticipated. Oddly, you know, they say defenders do the math or blockers do the math, but I had to do the math that game. Those reinforced Ronins. Ember Keeper, though. How many tokens have we made so far? You know? Throughout all of the what, 4 games now that we've played, the Ember Keepers have probably produced like 15 or 20 tokens. Alright, put me on the play again. Come on! We've been on the draw for 4 of the 5 games or something. Hate it. Rigged. Tinfoil hat. Also, look at that hand. What? Much better. I think I'm gonna lose the terrarium. That's not what we want to see. Unlikely the Simian Sling is going to be getting in anytime soon. Well, hopefully they don't have too many enchantments to follow up immediately with. If I don't draw a land next turn, I'm going to definitely play the Synthesizer out and hope to hit a mountain off of it. They make a 3/3? Well, they should attack here, so that means we're going to be able to attack them back. Yeah, let's go for a mountain. Let's get greedy. Oh, God, it hurts. I wouldn't say I was unlucky that time, though. I obviously ran into that one. Because that time we did have a lot of bricks. Unlike that other time where I hit the 4-drop, where we literally only had 2 bricks. I don't know if I have a way to beat that generous visitor. Yikes. Okay, well. Honestly feels like we're already dead here. Stupid big green creatures. And I'm on the draw. Yeah. Okay. That was fun. Devastating. Oh, man. Alright, we're 3-2. I've lost 4 of the 5 die rolls. We did win... Yeah, we did win one of the games we were on the die roll, or on the draw, but... Like I said, they need to put ranked for best of 3. I think their reasoning for not having ranked also be best of 3 is they don't want to have too many different queues. But I mean, they already have like 5 different draft types available, you know? We won the die roll, by the way. They don't want to split up the player base that much. But I mean, best of 1 being the only form of ranked limited you can play is so garbage. Oh, Seiju. Alright, so that means they are a little bit low on their lands in hand, or that is their only green source. But either way, that's a good sign for us. Because Boseiju would have been very, very good versus our deck. What are they planning here? They're thinking of something. No? Okay. Let's just attack for 2 and play the shrine out. Careful cultivation, sure. And then next turn, probably go Ember Keeper and ping with the shrine. If we just draw like another land or something. Okay. Actually, we only have 2 bricks in the deck. I'm going for it. I swear to God. Literally 2... That's the second time that's happened. Oh my gosh. Okay, dude. They're missing lands, so they have a bunch of big spells in their hand, which is terrifying. Maybe their best play this turn is just like having a repel. But if they play like a Jukai Preserver, make it a 4/4, are we just dead? Oh, 1/4 blocker is pretty good. Oh, this is a joke. The vast majority of the deck, again, I'm gonna be able to play off of this. Not that a 2/1 is all that impressive here. Oh, you know what? I should have actually attacked. That was a punt. I should have attacked with these two. Because the best they could do was trade and bounce. And we definitely wouldn't mind them trading their 2/2. So I just missed 2 damage. Yeah, I just missed 2 damage, 100%. So they should be at 10 right now. Sure, yeah, that's bad. Oh, and they have the enchantment and artifact? We already just lost. I literally cannot win the game anymore. Double top, that means 2 lands. Alright. Who's late to the party? God. Maybe the Ember Keepers can save me. I don't think so, but maybe. Like I can keep getting a bunch of tokens. Maybe there's a chance if I go super wide or something. I don't even know what I can draw though. Hitting that Yamazaki was just so troll. Oh man. One of 2 cards and we did that twice. Literally twice somehow. I guess if we draw our other synthesizer into Ogrehead Helm? No, because we're not going to be able to get in anymore. Let's see, Jugen defends the temple. I don't know if that's going to do anything. Terrarium's certainly not going to do anything. Do I want a Rabbit Battery and Terrarium up my 2/2 token and attack with that? They clearly have something. But I don't think I have the luxury of really playing around anything at all. And remember, this is a token, so when the token dies, it's not even going to make 2 more 1/1s for me. I'll basically scoop to anything here. I'm really over this game. Yep. Alright, good beats. It was very clear they had something, but what am I gonna do? Alright, well, that was a fun one. What do we go, 3-3? We had some fun games, we had some bad games, we had some really freaking troll, again. 2 4-drops in the deck, twice I cast Synthesizer with 3 mana, and I hit Yamazaki twice. Anyway, the MVPs of this deck, I think this deck was super fun, at least. Or the double Ember Keepers, right? Man, they made so many 1/1s throughout the course of the game. We never got to Roaring Earth. We got to Hot Spring a little bit, which was nice. Jugen was like instantly killed the one game I played it, but I would say that this is a good red-green modify deck. But it was definitely lacking removal. Right, I just had like the 1 Kami Flare, so I didn't like once my opponent stabilized and did something, played some big creatures. I didn't have a way to push through that without going super wide, which we did. We were capable of doing, but we definitely needed to pick up some more like voltage surges, or there was that flame discharge in the draft. I don't think the punches would have been all that good, but they would have helped at least a little bit as well. Anyway, that's it for today. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm glad this was a little bit of a different strategy than we have done before, although in the end it was more red aggro than anything else, but we'll see you next time. Peace out.